Hello, chat. Hope all of you guys are doing well. It's been almost a week since I was last alive. It's been a lot going on. So let's see, I last streamed what, on Wednesday of last week? Yeah. So we'll start with what was going on Thursday, which, was honestly a lot. So, going back even further than Thursday of last week, I think it was Monday of that week, I was like, I haven't, taken my car in a really long time to get maintenance done on it. It had been, about 2 years, and even then, that like 2 years ago, I had sent it more in for fixes. So, I decided I should probably, get it in for maintenance, because it's been, literally years since I've taken it into maintenance. And I'm like, okay, this time I'll send it to, auto shop that's not the dealership, because dealerships are expensive, so I don't want to, have it be with the dealership. So I found the one that my parents used to go to when they lived here. I'm like, yeah, I'll just choose this one. Did some price comparing online. It seemed comparable to other ones. It still had good reviews. So I'm like, okay, I'll do that. So I call them on Monday, and somebody picks up and responds. I'm like, cool. We set up an appointment. She's like, yeah, you can drop the car off at 7:45 on Thursday. So I'm like, okay, cool. I can, just drop it off. Really easy. And I'm pretty happy with it. So Thursday comes along, I, wake up early. I'm like, cool, I'll probably be there for a couple of hours. I was thinking between, 2 and 3 hours I would be there. And so I get there, I drop it off. There's, already a person there, waiting. So I'm like, darn, I wasn't the first person here. I'm not going to, be in and out that fast. I'm thinking, I'll be there about 3 hours, probably get out of there. Maybe around 11, because I got in like right before 8. And so I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like sitting there, the person in front of me leaves after about an hour or so. There's like another person who like came in and was, waiting slightly. I heard them like talking about them being backed up a bit. And so I'm like, okay, maybe it'll take, closer to like 11:30 at the rate this is going. And it's about like 9 at the time now, so it's only been an hour, I'm not really worried. Then around 9:30, the woman at the desk looks at me and goes, are you here waiting for the Kia? And I'm like, yeah, I'm, here waiting for the Kia. She's like, oh, we had you as a drop-off. It probably, won't be ready for a few more hours. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. And she says like a few hours, right? So I'm thinking, maybe another like 2 to 3 hours in my head. So it's like 9:30 right now. I'm like, maybe 11:30 on the early side, maybe like 1 p.m. at the latest. So I'm like, that's fine. I don't really have a way of getting, back. I don't really want to pay for an Uber or something. That seems a bit silly to me. So I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I can just wait. And if I wanted to go back to my apartment, it would have been like an hour and 15-minute walk. So that wasn't an option for me either. So I'm like, okay, I can just wait until, like 12:30, 1, somewhere around there. And so, I'm just sitting there, just, waiting. I think they're pretty weirded out by me being willing to wait. But it's like, whatever. I don't mind being a bit weird. And, so then it's like about 12:30. By then, I'm starting to get hungry. Around, 12:45, I ask, hey, do you have any idea when the Kia will be ready? And, he responds, oh, it's just starting now to get worked on. It's probably going to be like another hour, hour and a half. So I'm like, okay, you know, it's probably going to be around 2 to 3 at this point when it will be ready. And I'm super hungry because I haven't eaten since about 7 a.m. So I'm like, okay, I'll just, you know, I tell them I'm just going to go to lunch and just to, you know, call me whenever it's ready. So like right next door, there was a Dairy Queen. And so I like go to the Dairy Queen. I just get like a simple, you know, #1 meal. It's $12. I don't eat out that much. I'm like, Jesus Christ, fast food for like one meal is $12 these days. That's ridiculous. Knew it was expensive, but I thought it was gonna be like around 9 to 10, not 12. And it's like, doesn't really matter. I can pay for it, but it's a lot more than I was hoping it was gonna be. So I finish eating, there's still, you know, probably about an hour left until my car will be ready at this point, because I'm thinking in my head it's gonna be an hour and a half, not an hour. So I end up just decide to like walk around. So I just sort of like walk down relatively close to where my high school was, which, you know, takes about 15 minutes to walk down there. I walk back. It's, you know, pretty nice. And as I'm walking back, I see a lot of police cars and everything. And I'm like, oh, that's a bit weird. They have, you know, police cars getting set up at the roundabout. I don't think I've seen that before. But I'm thinking like, oh, it's, you know, maybe an hour until school gets out. And judging from the, like, senior parking lot that I saw, there seemed to be still at least some school in session. So there seemed to be a decent amount of cars in there. So I'm like, okay, maybe they're just, you know, getting set up early for the release of school, and they're gonna like direct traffic because it always gets super busy during that time. So I like walk down, I walk sort of past the auto shop going in the other direction, and I see them closing off the road even like further down. I'm like, huh, that's a bit weird. And then I start like walking back to the auto shop, and you know, there's like a bunch of police cars, and this is like right outside a graveyard. And then I see like a bunch of police cars coming down, and then like a giant line of cars, and I realize there's a funeral procession going on. So I just sort of, I'm like on the sidewalk, and I'm like walking toward the funeral procession, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do here? Am I allowed to keep walking? Am I supposed to like stop and wait for it to pay my respects? So I end up just like sitting there, like just standing on the side of the sidewalk watching the funeral procession go by, because I'm like, I don't want to be like the one person walking by the funeral procession and being weird about it. So I like just stood there, and like it gets close to the end. I see a notification on my phone. It says my car is ready. So I like wait for it to end. It's basically over at this point. All the cars are in. There's still a couple trickling through, and I'm like, okay, I'll, you know, go and get my car at this point, because funeral procession's ending, I'm not gonna be trapped anymore, and I want to go home and get to work because I've been, you know, not working this whole time. So I end up, you know, going in. I pay for it. It honestly wasn't too bad. It was roughly what I expected in terms of price. I asked the girl, I'm like, hey, for the future, do I have to like tell you it's a waiting appointment or something? And she's like, oh yeah, you know, we have waiting appointments. We just don't do them every day, and we sort of assume it's a drop off if you don't say it. So hopefully next time when I go and get it, I'm not stuck there for about 7 hours like I was. I ended up getting back. I think I like left there out a little after 2:30. Got back to my place a little bit before 3. So that was a really long day. Ended up then just like working and stuff. And yeah. Should go to at Freddy's is 11:47. Yeah, that seems to just be what the prices are these days. Again, I basically never eat out, and I eat out at like fast food places even less. I think the last time I ate out was when I went to my friend's lake house a couple of weekends ago, but that was, you know, we went to like a Mexican sit-down place, and I want to say that was like $17. So honestly, not even much more expensive than the fast food. And it's, you know, much better than fast food. But alright, I will get more into the story now here.
Oh?
You don't want to talk about the build at the bar you went to on Saturday? I don't want to know how much drinks cost these days. I don't drink, so I don't really even have a baseline. Come on now, you kids know the drill. Gotta take care of a little mission first if you want to pass me. Bet you already know exactly what I want you to do. Let me guess, run around the city's riddles and report on our findings? Bingo, you'll be reporting to me. Now let's get down to business. Riddles you need to look into our urban legends. Oh, I can't get enough of those. This is gonna be fun. Now, I'm not talking just any old legends. Oh no. I mean the dankest ones in these 7 districts. Okay. I think one other one is just the one I'm in. It's up to you to uncover the too spooky for TV truths behind them. Gives me goosebumps just imagining what secrets are out there. Anyway, I'll give you points for each juicy nugget of information you bring me. Rack up 100 points and I'll step aside. What if we just, like, looked up all the answers on our phones right now? Thought you might say that. Seriously, players these days can't take their eyes off their damn phones.
I see.
I see you've taken the necessary precautions. All of the most famous videos on the subject have been deleted.
Well.
That wasn't us, kid. Those videos were removed because they got too close to the truth. So you're saying the person who uploaded those videos was onto something, huh? Maybe. Maybe not.
Let's look it up.
Posted those videos anyway. Mash Ashtray. Ostensibly a famous expert in the occult. Ahem. Apparently his hobbies include living in stigmatized properties and uploading videos. And his first video to go viral is all about urban legends. You even appeared on TV a few times. Huh, guess who's kind of famous.
Hey.
Sounds like my time to shine. Oh, word. Your psych's perfect for this, yo. Seems like you got a plan in the making. Just don't try and pull any fast ones on me. I'll know if you're lying. Well, there was food, too. Burgers, 2 drinks, and sharing a side was $48 with tip. Oof. How expensive are the drinks, then? Because I imagine a burger would be... Let's say it's on the more expensive side because it's a bar. So let's put it at, like, I don't know, $12 to $15. Sharing a side, let's say that's like another 5. That's like 20. So are the drinks like $28 together? Seems high. That'd be like $14 per drink. It is expensive. So there's supposed to be some kind of legend around here, huh? Apparently, yet I've tried a variety of terms. All my searches have been fruitless. It seems all the information was indeed erased. Guess the report was right about our phones being no use. Alright, Fred, you know what to do.
Hey!
You good? Huh, oh my bad. Got a little lost in thought there. Dude, this isn't a well, you know what I mean, just focus, okay? I'm focused, thank you very much. I was just thinking about our team's future. Anyway, let's do this. Gotta think about urban legends and our man, Mesh Astray.
Gotta focus.
So yeah, then Thursday had more stuff besides just, all the core things, right? So, I get home, I knock out a bunch of work at my job in, like, the 2 hours I'm there for, or so. So, you know, that's not too bad.
Let me think this through.
But then I'm like, okay, I'm, you know, online, watching my friends play Dota, because I wasn't in the mood to play myself. And my internet goes out. And my internet has been, like, going out for, multiple months now. Well, just, you know, cut out for, maybe like a couple minutes, and then come back and be perfectly fine. And I had already, like, tried changing out my router a lot. And for a while it wasn't happening that much. It would be, you know, maybe once a week. Then over time it became a bit more constant, maybe a couple times a week. But the last couple weeks it had gotten to the point where it's like every day, sometimes multiple times a day. So I'm like, okay, something is clearly going on, right? And I know I'm just gonna have to call Spectrum, because, like I said, I've tried resetting my modem, like it tells me to online. I had to replace the router multiple times. I was like originally with their routers, and then that didn't fix the issue, so I like bought my own, so I wasn't renting theirs anymore. So got my own router there. And I was like, okay. Clearly, you know, there's some connection issue, so I call them. And I'm like, hey, I'm having intermittent internet issues. And the guy's like super nice, and it's like, okay, I'll test your modem. Because I told him, you know, the router is fine, and I've done it on multiple routers and keep having this issue. So he's like, okay, I'll test the modem. And he asked me like a bunch of questions. I answer them all of, oh, you know, is it just the Wi-Fi, or do you have a hardwired connection that's dying? And I'm like, yeah, the main computer I notice on is hardwired in, but I know it's not, you know, that connection. It's also the Wi-Fi goes out at the same time. And it's like, okay. It sounds, you know, like an issue with your modem. So he runs the first test to the modem, and he's like, your modem seems to be connecting fine. It's been, you know, connected 100% of the time for the last 8 days, which 8 days ago I had, you know, tried unplugging it and plugging it back in to reset it. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And then he's like, I'll do one other test to see if the modem is going out of range. I'm like, okay, cool. And in my head, I'm thinking he's not going to find anything. This is going to be super annoying. And I'm going to have to basically fight them to get the modem reset. And so he's like, okay, I checked the modem. And I'm like, oh, here it comes. Here comes him saying that it's perfectly fine and there's no issue. And he goes, and it is seemingly going out of range at some time. So we're going to need to get a tech out there to look at it. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, holy shit, they actually found an issue and are offering to send a tech out. I don't have to, like, fight them on it. So I'm like, okay, just let me know what's available. he sets up an appointment for Sunday. And I'm like, cool. Let's, do Sunday at noon. So now I have like an appointment on Sunday at noon. Surprisingly, I don't have like any issues with the internet on Friday. It's perfectly fine. Friday's a perfectly normal day. I'm pretty beat from the busy Thursday I had, so I just take it pretty chill. Then Saturday I have a friend's graduation party I go to. So I go to that, and there are, we play some board games. There's some drinking that's going on. I don't drink myself, but, it's always fun watching our friends get a bit sloshed. Nobody got too drunk, though. Most of us are like, around 30 these days. We're getting up there and old. So that was, lots of fun hanging out with friends that I don't see too often these days. It's always good to hang out with them. Had some good pizza there. I talked to everyone. Multiple of them got engaged, so that's exciting. I feel like I'm, at the point in my life more friends are like married or engaged than they are single, so that's always fun. And then, yeah, so then I left a bit early from that, because I'm like, I want to sort of actually have an actual dinner. Because I had lunch, and then I had like pizza maybe around like 2 or something. Then I was, a little bit after 6, and I'm like, I've been here for, 5 hours at this point. And the game they were playing I didn't have any interest in and didn't want to play, so headed out. Chilled all Saturday night. I had some small internet issues that I was noticing, so I'm like, okay, it's not totally fixed. Didn't magically fix itself. And yeah, I will talk about Sunday and Monday after we continue a bit in the game. This place is supposed to have its own legend, right?
Let's see.
I believe so. However, any information relating to it was raised hours ago. Who knew the Reaper's influence extended to even the digital realm? Dang, let's hope my sight can do the trick. You really think focusing on the same things every time will work, though? Assuming said things are urban legends and Mashastri, then I imagine it will.
Perhaps.
The memories they awaken should be connected to our present location. Basically, we're in the right place, and if we want to learn about Spain Hill's legend, right? Quite. Boss, you answered my question. I'm gonna cry. Use your psych first, and cry later. Alrighty. Focus, Rhett, focus.
Let's have a look.
Oh, that's a lot of enemies.
Focus.
It's in the alleyway.
Let's have a look.
Nope.
Gotta focus.
I don't really want to fight anything. I've been grinding
Let's have a look.
off screen.
Gotta focus.
Oh, don't chase
Let's
me.
have a look.
Up here, maybe I go?
Gotta focus. Let's have a look. Let's get down to business.
Oh, I just do it in the area. Okay.
Come on, think.
That's interesting. I thought I'd have to, like, find a person.
Gotta focus. Let's have a look.
I was gonna be near this mural, judging from the picture that showed up.
Gotta focus. Let's have a look.
So yeah, Sunday, sorry, not Saturday. Correct, there's never gonna be, Kaizo Melee.
Gotta focus. Let's have a look.
So yeah, then Sunday, the internet technician guy comes out, and he's supposed to get here between noon and 1. And in my head, you know, I'm just thinking there's no way he comes out in between those times, because they're never on time. And it's, I'm like looking at my phone starting around noon, because they're like, oh, they'll, you know, notify you when they come out. And so I like look at my phone, I have no notifications, it's like 12:40. I'm like, maybe they're sending it to my email. So I check my email, I have like multiple messages, and there's like a tracker for the guy. So I'm like, okay, let's figure out where he's going. And so I like look up and I'm like, I'm expecting him to be 5 minutes away, and he's like just pulling into my like subdivision. I'm like, oh, cool. Perfect timing for me to, you know, look this up. And then a minute later, I, you know, get a phone call from him. He's like, oh, hey, do you want me to, like, come around, or do you want to, can you open the garage door for me? And I'm like, okay, I'll open the garage door for you. That's easy enough. Open the garage door and meet the guy. He's super nice. He's like, yeah, I'll start by looking at the connection that, like, goes into your apartment. I'm like, cool, sounds good. So that's like, you know, in my garage, and I'm watching him as he does it, because I'm just like, I want to see what he's up to. So he like looks at it, he's cutting some wires. There's like a splitter that he was replacing, it looked like. I'm like, cool. So he finishes that, and then he's like, okay, I'm gonna go, you know, check the connection to your whole complex. So he's, you know, been gone for maybe 10 to 15 minutes doing that. Comes back and is like, okay, I need to, you know, check your actual modem now and your connection inside. So he goes and does that. And like during that, we're talking, because he sees I have Switch 2. So he's like, oh, have you been enjoying the Switch 2? And I'm like, yeah, I've been enjoying it, you know. I really only use it when I'm going on vacation places, but I never had a Switch, so it's pretty fun. He was like, yeah, I was wondering if, you know, it was sort of worth getting, because I'm not interested in any of the games yet. So I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, personally I would say it's probably not worth it yet. Maybe wait a couple years until there's more games out for it. Because, you know, right now there's actually not that many, you know, exclusive games for the Switch 2. Lots of them keep coming out for the Switch. So then we like just get into a whole discussion on sort of video games. I talk a bit about Kingdom Hearts. He's like apparently a big Zelda fan, so we talked about like his favorite Zelda game and everything. It was really fun. Talked about being surprised that he liked Professor Layton, which was interesting because I don't know many people who have played Professor Layton. It's definitely one of the more niche games out there. How old was he? I think he was a bit younger than me. I would say he was probably like mid-20s if I had to guess. But I'm pretty bad at judging age. But just based on our conversation, I would guess that he was mid-20s around there. Was he cute? You would have to look at a picture of him for that. I think he was a perfectly average attraction for a man. But I don't think the straight white male has the best radar for who cute men are. But yeah, he finished, you know, setting up a new modem, and he basically told me that he thinks it was the modem. All the, you know, connection seemed good. It wasn't like it was dropping anywhere along the lines. Hook a lady up. Is that your type? Are you looking for internet technician guy?
Sorry, but you're no match for me. Let's bring the pain, yo.
But yeah, he was super nice. I enjoyed our conversation. My internet issues do seem to be fixed. I mean, it's sort of hard to tell, obviously, because it's not something that happens every day. But I mean, I haven't had an issue since. So, fingers crossed that I have no more random internet droppings during stream.
Just gotta keep it up, yo.
Blue collar is hot. You prefer mechanic, but you know. I mean, I did go, you know, to the mechanic, the car mechanic on Thursday. I was talking about that for the first, you know, 10 minutes of stream.
Gotta focus.
So I think all those guys were on the older side, at least that I saw, so. I don't know what if your type is younger.
It's go time. Let's do
No,
it.
fuck
Do it,
that
yo.
place. Okay, so you must be talking about it, Melee. But it was more just a miscommunication of, they do, like, waiting appointments. And I just, like, didn't know that, so I didn't, like, sign up for a waiting appointment, I signed up for a drop-off. You disagree with the entire concept? I think you disagree with the entire concept of, how car mechanics work. Also, what am I supposed to do in this area? Like, I did the thinking thing, but now there doesn't seem to be anything to do. Like, showed me a man in a top hat. I have not seen any top hat men around. No, LOL. An appointment isn't an appointment. Not in this case. But yeah, it was chill overall. And then yesterday I started,
I guess I could go around or two.
I'm trying to like wean off stream elements since I have a feeling whoever will buy it will run it into the ground in like a year or two. So I'm using, my plan is to like use streamer bot now for my alerts. So I was like setting stuff up in OBS for that. So I now have like a scene for alerts that I'll use. I still need to use, set up everything actually in streamer bot so that the animations, you know, go off and have a trigger.
It's an honor to be recognized.
Let's have a look.
So hopefully I can get that done this week sometime. I mean, I'll probably work on it after stream a bit.
Just be careful.
You need to shift to streamer bot for yours, but it's a pain and you don't want to. I feel you.
How's that?
I have like specific instructions from like Antler of how to do it, and I'm like just doing like the OBS scene, and even that like took me over an hour because I kept like messing stuff up. That just made it take 10 times longer than it should have. But now I have like the OBS scene set up. It should basically say the, like do the movement that I want for the alert, and you know, should have a blurb up about it. And I think I coded it in a way in like OBS where there's no way that it will like desync, because it's, you know, a picture and a text box that's moving. And I'm hoping that I did it correctly where there's no way it'll like desync if there's lags. What alerts? It will be like for, you know, subs, for bits, for everything. Like the picture will be the same, and then all the actual text you'll see, I'll have to do in StreamerBot. Because that's where StreamerBot's the one that will basically ping the Twitch API and see that, oh, you know, somebody subbed, and that it, you know, pings OBS, and OBS basically does the pop-up. So I haven't done that stuff yet. I just basically have it all set up in OBS where it can do the pop-up.
Focus.
So, you know, I was thinking in my head everything would take about an hour, but I'm a big dum-dum. And just the OBS part took an hour, so... Hopefully, tonight I can knock out a good portion of the streamer bot stuff, if not all of it. If I have it all up by tomorrow's stream, I'll use it. If not, hopefully Saturday's stream will have it at the latest. Dude, what am I supposed to do?
Let's have a look.
Did I, like, get the secret already? Solve the Legend of Spain Hills Urban Legend. Okay, I've not done it yet, apparently. Where? I'm so confused, man. I'm gonna go to another area. Maybe this one's just hard. I don't get what I'm supposed to do.
Gotta focus. So what are we thinking here?
Okay, let's pay attention closely to this picture that forms whenever I get it. Hello? Usually I can just sort of move my... Oh, come on, that was close enough to perfect. That's close. Dude, it is not wanting to go. Eh. Game is not cooperating today. Alright, let's start again. We'll do it one at a time. Oh, it was there. Yeah, there seems to be good. There we go.
Try to remember.
I don't want to
Let's have a
fight
look.
anything. So just like flavor text people. Oh, hello. You're somebody who seems interesting. Kind of want to check out that urban legend on Center Street Machastri was talking about. The one where people step into a changing room and suddenly disappear. Oh, that doesn't sound good. It's the most troubling story. Changing rooms are supposed to be sacred places. Think somebody's been kidnapping peeps? Who knows? Might find out if we check out the store ourselves. What are we waiting for? Let's head to Hogfang. Sounds good to me. Raw! Someone just scream? Excuse me. Just heard a pretty loud noise and... Oh, hey. So like I was saying, any idea what that noise was? No, it's just the customer, one minute they were trying on an outfit, and the next they were gone. So you're saying people have been vanishing after using your changing rooms? How did you know? Wait, it's true? Could you tell us a bit more? Dude, why are there people vanishing from changing rooms? What the heck? Sure. Just a second ago, this person was, you know, trying on some clothes. Then they left the changing room and made for the exit. I went after them, but they just vanished into thin air. You're sure they didn't just walk out the door? Positive. This is a head scratcher, alright. You think it's... No, never mind. Come on, can't leave us hanging mid-sentence like that. Well, this has been happening a lot around here lately, which means there's a good chance it's gonna happen again real soon. Maybe. Thanks. Come on, team. Let's move. We'll be sure to buy something next time, buddy. Oh, that'd be great. think I've already like maxed out this story anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Fully sold out. In my free time, I've been playing Kingdom Hearts, and I'm playing this one where that's almost more like a demo. It's called Kingdom Hearts 0.2, a Fragmentary Passage. And I've been trying to get all the achievements for it, and there's basically a bunch of quests you have to do in that game. So, I'm like going through them, and you can't do them all in like one playthrough, you have to do at least 2. So, you know, put it on the second playthrough. I have it on the hardest difficulty because you have to beat the final boss on the hardest difficulty. And I'm like, okay, you know, this will be tough. There's a couple of bosses that you have to do perfectly. And I'm like, oh, that's gonna be, you know, super annoying. So the first one is like basically a shadow version of yourself. And so I like start fighting that one, and I'm like, it's super easy to beat. But I like keep getting hit at least once, because it will like teleport all over, and my reaction time for like when it's doing its different teleporting moves is super bad. So I'm able after a while to like get the perfect on it, and I feel like I know the boss super well. I'm like, cool. And then the other boss I had to perfect wasn't really bad at all. It was actually pretty easy. I was able to do it pretty fast. Then I get all the way to the final boss. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to fight the final boss yet. I'm gonna go, you know, pick up all the treasure chests, and there's sort of a mini boss rush you can do. That's like another quest you have to finish. So I'm like, okay, I'll do, you know, the mini boss rush first before trying the final boss. So I do like the mini boss rush. I get my butt kicked right away. I'm like, okay, I'll grind levels. You have to get to at least level 80 for another quest. I can, you know, do that. So I grind up, I get to like level 80. I'm like, cool, I'll do it, you know, the boss rush. So I do the boss rush, I die a couple of times, but it like lets you start on, like if you beat a level of the boss rush and then you die, you can just like reset on that level you died on. You don't have to start from the beginning. So I'm like, oh, this won't be bad. So, you know, I like beat the first boss. There's, you know, a fill around with lots of like minions. I actually die a lot in that one because since it's on the highest difficulty, even the little minions do lots of damage to you. But I'm able to get by it. I get to like the next boss. I beat it like the second try. It's not too bad at all. Then I get to the final boss, which is, you know, the clone version of you again. And I'm like, okay, I've, you know, beaten this boss before without taking damage. This is gonna be, you know, pretty easy. But the problem is, it's like a super souped up version of it. And on like the original boss, you can like block all the attacks. But this one specifically has certain attacks you can't block. So she'll like, you know, teleport everywhere, and like sometimes uses orange attacks, which you can't shield, you have to dodge out of the way. And then there's like other attacks where you're supposed to like shield, and then you have to like counter at certain times. So like just that alone is like already pretty difficult, and I'm like dying on it a lot. But there's a couple of times I get her, you know, a couple of health bars down. And so, you know, I get her a couple of health bars down. And she starts basically going into phase 2. And this, like the start of her phase 2 is her doing like lots of new attacks at once. And I'm like, dude, this feels impossible. I can't. I don't know how to like dodge all this. Like I could dodge the first couple moves of it, but then I'm just, you know, struggling to miss all these other moves. And you know, if you get hit once, basically she'll combo you to 1 health, and then you can heal. But then if you get hit too soon again, your heal's not back up. So that's what like kept happening to me. So I'm like, okay, I'll look up a guide video for how to do it. Because I'm like, maybe I'll get, you know, at least more attempts on this if I could get past the first round consistently. So I watched the video. And, you know, it's going through, like, all the different attacks it does in, like, phase 1. And, like, oh, you have to, like, dodge these, and you have to shield these, and all this other stuff. And I'm like, man, this looks, you know, super hard. Just in general. Even with me, like, knowing what I have to do. Because, like, the reaction time you have to have is pretty tight. But I'm like, okay, this seems possible, alright? Like, maybe I'll, after a while, as long as I, like, keep the camera well focused, I'll be able to, like, tell what she's doing and react to everything. Then I get to the part where she, like, goes into phase 2. Which, apparently it's like her desperation move she starts with. For that. So I'm like, okay. You know, I've dealt with desperation moves before. What do I have to do with this? And it just goes into, like, the most insane, combination you, like, have to do. So it's basically like, okay, she starts with, like, shooting, these, like, balls of light at you, right? Which, okay, that's fine. You can dodge those, and you have to dodge them, you can't shield them. Because they're like, you know, that magic color that tells you that you're not allowed to, shield for these enemies. So I'm like, okay, that's easy enough. Then it goes into, so that's like the first part of the desperation move. Then it goes into another one, where she, like, basically is warping around you and attacking you a lot. And you have to, like, shield all those. But then you have to, once that's done, you have to, like, jump out of your shield at the perfect time to, like, dodge this one attack she does. Then she, like, goes into another, desperation move that you have to, like, dodge a bunch on. And it, like, just keeps going and going. And I'm, like, halfway through this desperation move, and I'm like, I already feel like this is, you know, above my pay grade. This is crazy. And then, even if you survive, like, a whole desperation move, the guy's like, oh yeah, now you have to, make sure to, like, block this, next attack whenever you're hearing it during your, like, phase 2. And, like, what the attack is the attack isn't that bad itself. She basically, like, makes a bunch of ice crystals she, like, throws at you, and you have to, like, block them. But the problem is, what he wants you to do is, basically cancel that move. So, to cancel that move, you have to just, hit her with your, like, thunder, spell. But that already means you have to, like, have survived this, like, last attack and not, like, had to heal or something. So let's assume you get to that point. And let's assume, you just, like, miss her trigger for doing this blizzard attack. Well, the blizzard attack sucks, apparently. And this is, like, the blizzard attack, again, by itself is not bad. Like, even on the weaker versions of this boss, she, like, had that attack and you just sort of can block them. But because it, like, stays up for so long, like, so she, like, makes the ice crystals and then starts throwing them at you. They just, like, start going toward you. You have to shield for them, just based on how they're spaced. The problem is she'll, like, start her next attack before those blizzard attacks are finished. So then, if you don't cancel it and she's, like, hitting you with these blizzard attacks, she can also, like, be attacking you with the unblockable move. So you'd have to, like, be trying to block the blizzard attack, but then you just get hit if you get unlucky by the unblockable move. So it's like, that sucks. So that's, like, already more pressure. Then there's, like, a couple of other moves during phase 2 that didn't seem too bad overall. I mean, again, they seem hard, but they're, like, phase 1 equivalent, I would say. And then there's a whole phase 3 you have to go through as well. So yeah, I'm at the point where I'm, like, trying to decide if I want to, like, just grind up to max level and keep trying the boss on the hardest difficulty, Or what I could do is just beat the final boss. Basically do like a reset on my run and put it on like the easier difficulty. See if I have any better luck there. But I like just went into this boss yesterday being like, oh, this shouldn't be too bad. I like perfected the first, like the last version of this boss, and it'll be fine. And then I just like kept getting my butt kicked for like over an hour of trying. And normally I like watch a video and I'm like, oh, this doesn't seem too bad and I can get it. But this time I'm just like, this seems next to impossible. So we'll see if I ever actually get it done. I'm sure I will at some point. I've beaten every other boss, but sort of sucks there's no like cheese strategy in it. Because I've definitely cheesed some bosses before in previous games. There aren't many other stores we can actually go inside. Let's give this one a try. Wow, people are getting plenty of use out of those changing rooms. There goes another one. He's heading out for the exit. He hasn't even paid yet. Fishy to say the least. Go on, let's go after him. So, was that size okay for you, sir? Hey, where are you going? Hey! The heck was that? Did we just have... We're going after, like, shoplifters now? Look, the thief just left the store.
Hey.
There's the clerk. It's like he vanished into thin air. Am I going crazy? He's right in front of you, man. Looks like our culprit is a player. Oh, just why the clerk can't see him. Oh, gotta give up. Do you suppose that personage is the origin of this era's urban legend? Maybe. I still want to know what that brother's deal is. Only one way to find out. Let's ask him. We're gonna beat him up. I have a feeling we're gonna beat him up. Hey, got a minute?
Excuse you?
Oh. What's that icky twisters want with little old me? You're a player, right? What team are you on? Guess there's no harm in telling you. I'm with the Fair Beauties. Oh. Well, I don't want to start anything with Kanan's team. Wonder if she even knows about this.
Huh?
So you got something to say, or... Oh, come on, spill it. You pay for those clothes? You stalking me or something? Don't make me ask again, punk. If it's a fight you're looking for, then I'll gladly oblige. Great, just great. Dude, I knew we were gonna have to fight them.
I can do
Let
this.
us tread.
Couldn't just talk it out peacefully.
Let's keep it up. Let's keep it going. Yes, got it. Nice one, Ren, dude.
Oh, there's another guy still alive. Thought I'd killed everybody.
Let's go, girl. Yes, got it. Nice one, Ren, dude.
Splendidly done.
Thanks, Marky. Let's go, girl.
For my humble contribution,
Great job.
we emerge triumphant.
Easy.
Not too shabby.
Sorry, okay? Just been stressed out lately. I figured a little retail therapy would help. Does it still count if you don't actually pay? Look, I won't do it again, I promise. Just couldn't help myself. Second I realized I could just take the clothes and disappear, I had to try it at least once. But those days are behind me. I'm so over it. You sure about that? 100%. Honestly, it's more trouble than it's worth. Leave in return all the stuff I stole, too. You better. What's got you so stressed out anyway? Been fighting with your friends or something? No, we're fine. Just tired of this gross game is all. You wouldn't understand. It's only a second week after all. Anyway, I'm outie. Don't want the gang to miss me too much.
Seriously, yo?
You better pay next time, yo. I feel him though. This game really wears brother out. Still doesn't excuse him shoplifting. Not in my book, anyway. I mean, paying the price is part of what makes shopping so fun. Is it? I don't think anyone's ever been like, ooh, I get to spend money on clothes. I think it's getting the clothes is the fun part. The only thing that beats finding a good bargain is saving up for something you can't buy right away. So you feel so accomplished that you finally get what you wanted. Okay, I sort of get that. I remember as a kid, my parents would give me like, I think $5 every week if I did all my chores. And so my sister and I would always like go and buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards like every week because we were super into Yu-Gi-Oh. So I remember like that being rewarding. Oh well, none of that matters right now.
I see.
I concur. Anyway, that's one mystery solved. Let's report back to the Reaper.
Hey,
Well, if it isn't my favorite team. Hey there, Yusuke.
A show.
Pinky, what you doing here? Just checking in to make sure you're playing the game like you're supposed to. After all, it's my ass that's on the line if you lot decide to slack off, you know? You sound exactly like Shoka. It's like you guys are babysitting us or something. Back in my day, being a Reaper meant getting your hands dirty. Now y'all just a bunch of security cameras, yo. Wanna say that again? It's not like I'm sitting on the sidelines because I want to or anything. Must be tough following the rules when you're used to making them. Anyway, Pinky, there's something I want to ask you. What? How come I'm here, you know, in the UG? Did you hit your head after the last game? Because you died, obviously. See, that's what you'd think, right? But I ain't even close to being dead. Wait, say that again. I'm serious this time. Well, normally you remember dying, right? But I can't remember nothing. And it don't feel like I'm forgetting nothing either. That's true. Let me be clear. There's no way it is. Then you'd be violating the rules of reality just by being here. It'd be like you never existed in the orangey at all. Like, never existed ever? Wait, is that why all our posts disappear? Don't tell me you three are on the same boat as him. Alas, our merry group has likewise nary a recollection of our own untimely demises. What's going on here? This is above you and the Game Master's pay grade. Only the composer could deal with a royal mess like this. If your hypothesis is indeed correct, would we be capable of returning to the orangey eventually? Honestly, I couldn't say either way. Uh-oh. The answer nobody wanted to hear. Maybe they play by a different set of rules in Shinjuku. Shinjuku? City that got erased 3 years ago, yo. What the hell you mean erased? Can a whole city just vanish? Like an ancient civilization that fell into ruin, perhaps? Right. You are in the RG. Of course you wouldn't know. But I knew, Pinky. Saw the whole thing. Which you could only do because you'd been to the UG before. I'm totally lost all over again. Simply put, Shinjuku was a city that got wiped out 3 years ago. It's just north of Shibuya, you know? Okay then. Oh, was it? I don't remember that. Yeah, I think we know there was something getting destroyed right next door. Actually, you wouldn't. The second Shinjuku vanished, your memories of it followed suit. Like our brains got wiped? Basically. As far as the RG's inhabitants are concerned, Shinjuku never existed. This is way creepier than those urban legends. And the Reapers who watched over Shinjuku back then are the same ones running the show in Shibuya right now. Just let them rock up and take over without a fight? Wasn't quite that straightforward. Anyway, normally there'd be some kind of penalty if a living player took part in the game. But rules never meant so much to the Shinjuku gang. Nothing they do would surprise me at this point. Either way, something's gotta change around here, or you'll all wind up the same as Shinjuku. You mean I'll be Like we never existed? Right, so I'd focus on picking up points instead of moping around if I were you. Ugh, this combo's been a real downer. Time to get my ramen on for a little pick-me-up. Bye-bye. That was quite the revelation. Though it does explain why I have not received word from my friends and family. So even if we finish in first, we still don't know for sure if everything will go back to normal? Thought of perishing without first playing the latest Elastra chapter is too much to bear. Can't do nothing about it right now anyway. Let's just focus on picking up points. Got a point there, Pete. Let's check out those other areas. So we can't exist in the RNG no matter what we do? What kind of game is this? Alright, give me the map. We can go this way, I guess. I hope we're able to get back to the RNG. That would be nice. Pretty sure this area's got a legend of its own. Permit me to prowl the interwebs. In the traffic. In the sites with nearly any traffic have been erased. Makes you wonder how the other teams are tackling this mission. Say that again. Yo, who cares about the other teams, yo? We got our own strengths. Let's use them. Come on, Fred. You're up. Okay. Sit back. Relax and leave it to me. There goes nothing.
Let's have a look. So what are we thinking here?
Oh, I think I had one of them and then I thought it was the other. Why am I so bad at this all of a sudden? There we go.
Come on, think.
The Buya drum. That's the Jumbotron. Oh. I can't read that. That's the Jumbotron Shastri mentioned, right? The one that shows some place for a split second, and if you go there, you die in 7 days' time? Wait. What do you have to do there to die again? I think he said you have to walk around counterclockwise one time. Like, who would even do that? Just walk around like this counterclockwise, maybe? Oh, there's another person.
Gotta focus.
Man, when is that place gonna go on the big screen? Shastri said some place in Shibuya appears on the Jumbotron for 1 second every day. I guess urban legends are just that. Legends. Who cares if some place in Shibuya gets shown once a day anyway? We've got to find the place that flashes on the Jumbotron. Place where once one walks around counterclockwise, one dies 7 days later, so they say. Even if that was true, who the heck would actually try it? Fear you are directing your question at the wrong person. Place only shows up on screen for a second, right? Really not feeling just staring at the TV forever waiting to see it. Maybe there's some way we could find out roughly when it gets shown? Try using my psych in front of the Jumbotron. Sounds like a plan. Think it'll work, yo. It will, as long as I get the right idea. Alrighty, time to focus on that big screen.
Let's have a look.
This is the big screen.
Let's get down to
I can just use it wherever.
Try to remember.
Huh? So I just saw something on the big screen. Looked like a building with an orange.
Let's have a look. Gotta focus.
Man, I know I've seen that place that just showed up on the big screen. Sandwiched between two streets. Somewhere around here. There's so many people to talk to. What's the deal with that place that just flashed on the Jumbotron for a second? Looked like a building covered in planets. Pretty much around the fruits. Sounds like there's plants growing on the walls of this place. And it has an orange. And what's about being between two roads? Not sure, but we know it's definitely somewhere in Shibuya. Anyone thinks they know where it might be, let me know, okay?
What to do? Let's have a look. Gotta focus. Let's have a look. Let's move.
Is there any place here that has plants growing on it?
Let's move.
Okay, it could be just not here.
Let me think this through.
So they know it's in Shibuya, but I think this is all Shibuya.
Gotta focus.
Guess we'll check over here. This place is supposed to have its own legend too. Shibuya sure ain't short on them. They're gonna do your thing or what, Fret? Alright, totally forgot. Here it goes.
What to do? Let's have a look. So what are we thinking here?
What are we thinking here?
Come on, think. Gotta focus.
Wonder if that's the graffiti Machestri was talking about. He said, anyone who follows those arrows disappears, right? It's kind of sketchy to me. What arrows?
Let's have a look.
Pretty sure that overpass is the one Machestri featured in one of his urban legend videos. One right by Shibuya Hikari. Have to check it out later. Like there's some kind of story connected to the overpass by Shibuya Hikari. I suspect that is where the cursed arrows lie in wait. I ain't scared or nothing, but that's gotta be bogus, right? Suppose there's but one way to find out. Set up. Let's head for the overpass. There's our arrows. Fancy ass arrows, dude. For graffiti. Doesn't look like anything to me.
What?
Even close to being spooky. Actually, now that I think about it, I have seen this somewhere before. Oh man, where was it?
I see.
Lord Rendo, where would you say these arrows are pointed? Looks like the express
Show.
underpass. Let's bounce to check it out.
Gotta focus.
Greetings. Thank you kindly. Oh, greetings.
Gotta get our style up and stuff.
Come back again.
Yeah, to express underpass we go. Check it out, yo. All those arrows are going different ways. It's not helpful.
Curious.
Certainly bears an uncanny resemblance to those arrows we just gazed upon. They're all pointing in different directions. What's that about? See, I'm with you, Fred. Why is it in all directions? That doesn't help us. Sure makes it tough to know where to go next. Lord Rindo, may I? Do you suppose the code at the bottom right has some sort of significance? Might. Try scanning it with my phone.
What?
Some kind of clue, yo? Seek the fortress that houses those who protect this area. Follow the arrow that points left when viewed from the fortress gate. Well, that's well, that bit about people who protect this area could mean about a million different things. We ought to begin by searching for the so-called fortress. I mean, the dentist is kind of like a fortress that protects people's teeth, right? But don't most people only go after they've got a problem? No, you should go like twice a year for your daily checkups. Or semi-annual checkups. One could say those who go for their regular checkups are being protected. Yeah, so true. See? Boss gets me. Let's go ahead and add to the list. Man, I don't know. Fortress that protects the area. Does this place really fit? Daily checkups? Did it say daily checkups in the game? I was just reading. Or is that what I said? I only go in twice a year. No, I did. Well, then I corrected it and said semi-annual. Man, I don't know. Fortress that protects the area. Does this place really fit? Yes, I sometimes know what I say. Anyone else feel kinda uneasy? What? Is something we should know about? No, I'm a good boy, okay? Then act like it, yo. Otherwise the pigs will start sniffing around. Wait, what am I worried for? They can't even see us. Personally speaking, I feel most at ease when police officers are nearby. Shibuya is full of all sorts of shady characters, after all. One never knows what might await when turning a corner. I imagine I am far from the only one who feels safer with people in uniform around. Either way, police station does fit the description that clue pretty nicely.
Let's move.
Okay, let's check out the last place now. Is it gonna be the guy's shop?
Look who's here.
Do I actually have to buy you out for
See you around.
unlocking something for you? What about Ryoji's store? Not exactly the first place that comes to mind when I think somewhere that keeps Shibuya safe. Frankly speaking, I would describe its own as a harbinger of chaos. What do you do to get such a bad rap? Stuff. Still, guess you could consider him a protector of peace depending on your perspective. Let's keep him in mind. Look, we checked out all the most likely places. Suggest that we consider them all while consulting this map. I mean, B seems the most likely, right? But that just sent us back the way we came. If it's the dentist office, it seemed like the weakest choice. It'd send us someplace new. It's great, Nagi. Suppose it's advantageous to have me around sometimes. Nice going, boss. Okay, this is a good chance to review everything we've learned so far. So which one of these arrows do we need to follow? Clue was seek the fortress that houses those who protect this area. It has to be B, right? Then when you're at the fortress, you have to follow the arrow that is pointing left. Oh, okay, so it is B and then pointing left, so it's the blue arrow. Candidates for the fortress are Ryoji's store, the police station, the dentist. It's Ryoji's place that we need to follow yellow, whereas the police station would mean we want to follow the blue arrow. And then there's the dentist. That'd be the pink arrow. Man, which one is it?
Lord Rindo.
So, Lord Red, have you reached a decision? Why does it give me 4 options? I mean, it's clearly the blue. Yeah, pretty sure we want to follow the blue arrow. How come? No matter how you think about it, the fortress that protects the area has to be the police station. If you look at the arrows from its entrance, the blue arrow points to its left. Man, you lost me. What you two think? Firmly in Lord Rindo's camp. Which means I am too. No go against the boss. Alright, that means gotta head to the west exit bus terminal. You got it. Let's bounce, yo. Get us out of here, man.
Let's have a look.
Looks like that's the end of the arrows.
Indeed.
Should suggest this is the spot where people are prone to vanish. Bus terminal? I mean, plenty of people get lost here, but that's kind of different. Wait, where'd Ren Dude go? No idea. They sure as hell ain't here. Oh my, he appears to have boarded yonder bus. I'm on a bus. Quit playing games, Ren Dude. Hurry up and get off the bus. Why am I on a bus? Did I just casually wander onto it? Did I get abducted, forced onto it? Phew, that was too close. Who knows where that would have taken me? Why did you hop in the first place, yo? Wish I could tell you, Beat. Hold on, Seki, a player? A Reaper? What are you doing here? Wait, you're the one that made me get on that bus, aren't you? My bad, my bad. I had my eyes on some saps from the ORG. Anyone who shows up after following those arrows gets a free bus ride on whatever bus is about to leave. Honestly, I don't even know where they're headed half the time. Funny stuff, right? Tell me, what's exactly your angle here? What is it to you, Brett? I don't need to waste my time explaining myself to you. Anyway, there's no point putting players on buses. Not like you'd get very far. Getting seriously ticked off just listening to you run your dumb mouth, yo. But I think now we know who's behind the urban legend. Wait, you mean someone's riding onto me? Crap. Actually, maybe this can work out okay. I just need you kids to do me a favor and die. No can do. Dude, I'm getting into a fight
Enemy
now?
approaches.
We got this in the bag.
Why can't people just chill?
Flame on. How's that? Let's keep it going. Yes, got it. Have a nice
Most
life.
spectacular. Evisceration.
High guard. Keep going.
Oh. Incoming!
Nailed it. Perfecto. Wow.
I was not expecting this whole thing. Do the man a favor, jeez. Why am I doing this man a favor? He's a jerk to me. Sorry, it won't happen again. I just want to have some fun. Whatever you do, please don't tell the other Reapers. All the other Reapers I see look crazy busy. Don't you have something else you should be doing? Honestly, I don't. So few teams now, I basically have no purpose. So I figured it wouldn't hurt if I pulled some pranks on the people in the RG. Got a funny idea of what qualifies as prank. Come on, don't be such a stiff. Get on some random bus, and then when they come to, we got no idea where they are. Should see the looks of terror on the tourist faces. Haha. You kidding me? You was just doing it 'cause you were sad? Please don't hurt me. I just wanted someone to notice me. You ever once consider how those people's friends felt when they vanished? Even if they ultimately came back safe and sound, the damage can't be undone. 'Tis little surprising this recurring phenomenon became talk of the town. Hence our urban legend. Think it means we got all the info we need now. Say, I've been wondering. You kids looking to the stuff for a mission? Oh yeah. Bet we gotta go tell the Reaper about this one sometime soon. Don't suppose you could convince you to keep
What's he
it
say?
quiet? How about you keep quiet? But of course. I'll just be on my way then. See ya. For a split second, I swear I saw an actual tail between his legs. That punk better enjoy his freedom while he can. The Reapers will be all over him soon enough, yo. That's our app. Indeed. This legend holds no more mysteries. Good work, team. Let's go update the Reaper. Now, I kinda thought urban legends would be a little more legendary. For real! There ain't no mystery, yo. The only mystery is how you managed to solve any of them. Wow.
Hey, loser.
So, what were you pinheads talking to that other Reaper about? What Reaper? One with the pink hair? Duh. Oh, you're afraid of Lady Uzuki. Right. So, were you chatting about the game or something? Well, kinda, yeah. Turns out we might not be dead after all, which is actually a bad thing in this case. Huh. Bummer. Hey, kitty girl. You with the Shinjuku gang, right? Yeah, and? Only the Shinjuku Reapers is messed up enough to drag luring people into UG, yo. So, what's it to you? Just want to know what your angle is. What do y'all get out of doing this? Oh, if I know. Even if I did, why would I bother telling you bozos?
A Reaper.
Listen, Reaper. It's Shoka? As far as the RG is concerned, we don't exist right now. Can that ever be fixed? Not if you don't win. So why don't you stop money and get on with the mission? See how the Runebringer's been cleaning up every week? Your point? How come you all don't just go ahead and make them Reapers ready? And no point having them play the game forever and ever. It's their choice. They say they want to keep playing, so we let them. I got another question for you. How come you Reapers is doing nothing when it's called the Reapers game, yo? Runebringers is acting more like the Reapers than any of you all. Pretty bold statement coming from a Reaper reject. Think you know so much about our job because you played some prehistoric version of the game. The only people who matter around here are the people with power. And weaklings can whine all they want, but nobody's gonna listen to them. Well then, why don't they stay quit whining and start acting. Because I can't. It's just how Shibu... I mean, it's just how we do things in Shinjuku. As long as you got power, then the game is yours. Take no prisoners. Leave no survivors. That's the Shinjuku way. That's brutal. Maybe. But if you really want to get ahead, then you gotta do whatever it takes. What kind of whatever? Talking trickery, deceit, lies, backstabbing. Whatever it takes. The dirtier you play, the more fun it is to watch. So hereby grant you permission to put on one hell of a show. You're rotten to the core, yo. Less a goddess of death and more of an agent of disorder. Oh, you're too kind. Now go out there and prove how wicked you really are, will ya? It's about time someone shook things up around here. Later, losers. Well, if she really wants us to shake things up, taking on the Runebringers would be a good start. I say we accept Kanan's offer. You would say that. What you think about taking on the Reapers? The proposition could place us in great peril. Hey, Beat, Nagi. What do you two think about teaming up with Kanan? Ain't a bad idea. I just don't know much about the lady. If you all think we can trust her, then I'm all in, yo. Admirable. The late Kanan's display of chivalry may be... It's difficult to discern the authenticity of her intentions. Yeah, that's what I thought. Still so many unknowns. I don't know what... Oh great, it's everyone's favorite game master.
Greetings.
Greetings, sheeple of Shibuya. This is your game master, Shiba speaking. Hope you're still hungering for more on day number 4. Got some red hot news for you. Did this guy ever mix things up? Can't recall hearing any other variations. Target is still on the loose, completely unsighted. It's as if all Shibuya's gone cold. Don't tell me you've all started hibernating. I was hoping it's just the quiet before the firestorm. If not, then I don't see much of a future for the city. Guess this guy's a Shinjuku Reaper too. So, awaken from your wine tree slumber, players, lest the Runebringers wing it again. It's time to burn the candles of your imagination at both ends and show me what you're really made of. Don't trust this punk. What's the real point of this game, yo? Heh. With that, I bid you adieu.
I see.
Shall I proceed with the mission then? Shall we ever? Assuming you weren't talking to me, that is. You learn well, perhaps a little too well. I do think I cleared out all this.
Come in. Thanks a bunch. Hurry back.
Okay, so I believe I finished that one quest. So I did center straight. Did Shibuya Hikari. Building between two roads.
Let me think this through. Gotta focus.
Buildings between two roads. It doesn't have plants on it though.
Let's move.
Maybe it's in the 104 building area? I doubt it, because I think that's supposed to be its own quest here. Kinda surprised this place has its own legend. The only story I know concerning this area is from 2 generations ago. Most curious to see how it may have evolved over time. Huh? That urban legends just kinda stay the same. Not quite. Some stories change in nature as they age. So what is the deal with this place anyway? Well, you will die the second I tell you. You still wish to hear the details? I think I'm gonna pass. How about I look into a more recent legend instead? Good idea, yo. Okay, here it goes. Focus front.
Let's have a look. Let's get down to business.
There we go.
Try to remember. Gotta focus.
Green.
Let's have a look.
This is the costume in front of 104. I remember seeing some video about a guy got into an accident and crashed the place. Doesn't sound good. Machestre said stepping on one of the white lines on the crossing in front of 104 gives you real bad luck. You have to avoid all these lines just to be safe. The crossing in front of 104 is cursed, huh? One shall drown in despair if they step on a certain white line. Well, I'd always stop by sneaking out the crossing. Alright, sounds good.
Rindo.
Say, Rin dude, what? You see those people suddenly stopping in their tracks?
Huh?
Now that you mention it, kind of weird, right? So you guys notice anything? A few people just stopped walking in the middle of the crosswalk. All at the exact same spot, too. And what exactly did they do once they stopped? Look at their phones, I guess. Then they start walking again after a second. Sounds pretty normal. Maybe it was just one big coincidence. Wait. Look, that girl stopped walking too. Feel my wrath. I'll curse every last one of you. Looks to me like she's just texting, you know? I get it if they were all taking pictures in the same spot or something. Wait, hey Fred. Doesn't that guy look a bit off to you? Which one? Oh yeah, that guy? I guess he is kinda close. Evidently he does not believe in personal space. How can one so brazenly stare at another's phone? Truly boggles the mind. Honestly, I'm more confused by how she hasn't noticed him. Yeah, she looks pretty damn chill. Think they're friends or something? Isn't he on like the Vera Beauties or something? Hang on, I can't scan that guy. He's one of us, huh? Let's try talking to him. Dude, why are there so many? Oh, is he not? He might not be Vera Beauty. He might be the other group. Hey, you got a minute? Well, what? How can you? Oh, I get it. You're a player. What's up, buddy? I was just wondering. Are you one of the pure hearts? What gave it away? My aristocratic one? Not really important, pal. I'm much more interested in what you were doing just now. Oh, that was, I mean, you know, I was just... No, I don't need to explain myself to you. That Mr. Nice Guy act didn't last long, huh? Screw it. Enough talking. Let's fight. Why does everyone want to fight me? Whoa, slow down a sec. No, let's rumble. Dude, why can't we just talk anything out?
Let's do it to it, yo.
Make me fight every time.
So far, so good. Let's keep it going. That was pretty loud.
I suppose.
Let's turn up the volume, yo. Let's keep it going.
Come on, buddy, just die for me.
Face erasure.
Not like these people do any damage.
Indeed.
Let's keep it up.
Indeed.
Oh, there's another one? Keep thinking I've killed everyone, and then there's always one more somehow. It just keeps spawning.
It's an honor to be recognized.
Can't you tell when someone's kidding? I was obviously kidding. Didn't actually want to fight you. Seriously. No. No reason to thrash me like that. In that case, tell us. What were you doing just now? I was just imprinting some words in her head. What's this to you? Is this guy for real? It's most rare to witness you so vexed. What exactly was you trying to make her do anyway? I mean, you saw her, didn't you? I was making her text her friends. Help her push the reset button on all her relationships. What? You know, I wasn't so worried about the relationships and how people view them. I was just freeing her from that burden. You know, gave her a helping hand.
What you say?
How about I help you shove your hand where the sun don't shine, yo? Yikes. Someone put that dog on a leash already? But why? What do you get of messing with some girl?
Well...
Same pleasure you get from any act of charity. Charity? This guy's got more than one screw loose. Don't like it? Well, tough. You can't control me. No one running this game cares how we use our powers either. Might be true, but you're still...
Lord Rindo.
Lord Rindo, do not allow this career to rile you up. You may be correct in stating there are no restrictions on how we use our powers. However, that does not give you free rein to destroy innocent people's relationships. Right. Kinda like what another used to say. No one has the right to do wrong. I suppose I can't disagree. Motoy doesn't know you're doing this, does he? Huh. What does it matter? How do you think your leader would react if he found out about this?
well...
Is this a threat? Think I'll settle down and be a good boy the second you mention my boss? And do you think I'm the one with the screw loose? By all means, if he's fine with this type of behavior, then allow me to set you straight. What you're doing is wrong. I was honestly just messing around. Oh, really?
way.
Yep, but I apologize if I upset you. You'll catch me doing it again. Anyway, see ya. 'Twas a rather expeditious retreat. You really never know what kind of person you're gonna bump into next. Must be hard enough just keeping your teammates under control. Add working with other teams into the mix and it gets really hectic. Well, guess that takes care of that. Let's go tell that Reaper all about it. Sure thing.
Hey!
Why is Matoy just popping up here? Hello there, Senor Rindo. Matoy, fancy running into a boss here. By which I mean you. Sorry, cosmopolitan habits die hard. So anyway, today's mission is a real doozy, huh? All the spooky supernatural stuff kinda gives me the creeps. No kidding. I've thought it was right up your alley. I might be more at ease if I could see behind the curtain, so to speak. Another new face, huh? Meet Lord Matoy, the leader of the Pure Hearts. So you ain't with us then. Soccer Blue, you must be the infamous Mr. Dasukeno.
What you say?
Can it? I go by Beat, yo. Oh, excuse, my dear Beat. They say you are a Trace bien informe. I mean, muy culto. About how the Reapers operate. My cult? What'd you say? Looks like it's Spanish for knowledgeable. Then just say that, yo. Oh, my sincerest apologies. Good for you, though, Rindo. Kanan and I will kill to have a player like Beat on our side. Huh, is that so? Of course. There's only a few teams left, so we need all the help we can get if we want to avoid erasure. Yeah, I know that feeling. What a predicament. Truly are les miserables. It's times like this that people usually go for... what's it called? Use your words. Ah, yes. And Alonza. I'm sure that would put us all at ease. I'd be more at ease if I knew what that was. Italian for alliance, apparently. What exactly do you mean by that anyway? Ah, forgive me. I did not intend to present it as an outright proposal. Oh, it won't be the first we've heard. Oh, someone else already approached you? You see, I struggle to imagine those thugs in first place asking for assistance. Which only leaves Kanan. N'est-ce pas? Maybe we should just tell him. No, that's an awful idea. Hey, no need to fret at all. Fret at all? I had a suspicion Kanan might be plotting something like this again. Again? She wants you to help her bring her into the Ruin Bringers. That's verdad? I thought she might have given up after her first few failed attempts. But I guess she changed her tune after witnessing your true potenza. Wait. When did she fail before? Well, let's see. There was that fight against the sturdy Suzukichi, and then a bout with the silent but deadly Tsugumi. But you lot managed to shut them both down. Sin problema. No mean fret. Let me tell it. No mean feat. Let me tell you.
Fascinating.
So the Ruin Bringer's leader is remaining hidden until their underlings have been bested. Wow, Kanan must really believe in us. Don't envy your position, mi amigo. You're faced with a tough decision. Allow me to share my thoughts. Can you please stop talking? Actually, dude, you are rambling way too much just to say, "Hey, do you want to form an alliance?" Forming an alliance under the current circumstances would be muy bien. So you think it's a good idea? Certainly isn't a bad one. I'm prepared to do what I must as well. What's that? Why, help out, of course. The more people working together, the better the resultat. French for result. The vérité of the matter is, I don't want to get erased, and if possible, I don't want anyone to get erased either. Right there with you, Matoi. It's as I once wrote, existing means being here, or wherever you may be being. I think it's vital we don't lose sight of the undeniable fact that all of us exist here, right now, together. Yeah, I think I get what you mean. Like, we're here for a reason. I did it good too, yo. Even if you ain't here now, you was before, and that shit still matters. Well, it's certainly nice to be entendido by you gents. I'm eternally grateful to the city that brought us together, and to all those who call her home. Let's give it our all, eh, amigo? Drop me a line whenever you feel like it. Till then, au revoir. Man, I feel bad for Matoi, you know? Stuck in last place and everything. Oh, right. The Ruin Bringer's on top, and we're right behind them. We'll leave either Matoi or Kanan's team on the bottom. So we need Oe's Cat Street. Figure out the stupid Scramble Crossing BS. Spain Hill.
Let me think this through.
Oh, can't get through there. So, what's the story with this place? Well, we won't know until we scan the area. Come on, Fret, time to collect Lucio. Alrighty, focus, Fret, focus. You must seem punchable? I know, right? My character must be like the most punchable guy ever because everybody wants to fight me.
Yo, yo, yo. See you around then. Yo, yo, yo. Around then.
Oh, I did not think I was close enough for that.
Gotta focus. So what are we thinking here?
So nobody likes using their words in this game. Come on, I can make out the image. It's good enough, right? I feel like I'm getting it and it's not giving it to me. Like sting, but not sting. There we go.
Come on, think. Let's have a look. Gotta focus.
I feel like this place was in one of Machestri's videos, right? Something about getting in an accident if you throw your trash in the wrong can. I know if we do that, so it's nothing for me to worry about. You know, let's just fight this thing.
Ready? Galaxy brain.
I foresee no
Skipped a
difficulty.
decent amount of fights.
Brace yourself. Time to get wild. Just not too wild.
I shall fight on.
We've got this in the bag.
Keep it up, brother.
Let's keep it up.
Indeed. Time to use my true power.
What you been waiting for?
Alright. Easy enemies.
Not bad, I'd say.
All right, could have been worse.
I don't know how I'm not getting star ratings on these things.
Let's have a look.
Did I just see a red crow? No way. I can't be one of Mashastri's urban legends. Wait. There was one about getting cursed by Red Raven if you throw your garbage in the wrong trash can, right? Anyone who throws their garbage in the wrong trash can get cursed. Struck by Red Ravens? Such noble protectors of our environment. I don't know, boss. I don't think anyone deserves to get caught in an accident. Whatever. Let's go check out the garbage. Good idea. Guess we're checking out garbage now, man.
Let's move.
Hello, garbage.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the trash can of terror.
See.
Noted as for combustible garbage only. You see that? Oh yes, that imprudent current. Looks like you threw away a bottle or a can.
Seriously, yo?
Then it's time to take out the trash. Whoa, buddy, calm down a sec. Oh wow. There it is. The Red Raven. Landed right on that guy's head, but doesn't look like he noticed. It's just a punk-ass noise, yo. What a buzzkill. I wonder, based on what we've learned of this curse, doubt it is merely a punk-ass noise. Oh yeah, someone said that gets people into accidents, right? Let's just follow that guy for now.
Gotta focus.
Ah, enemy.
Let's have a look.
Hello, sir. There's our guy. Whoa. He's walking straight into traffic. Appears rather determined to pick up the litter on the road. Think that noise is controlling him? Maybe. Nagi, think you can exercise that noise? It would be my pleasure. Pardon the intrusion.
Gotta focus.
I'll pick up that treasure before someone else steals it. Wow, look! There's more shiny treasure over there.
Awful affliction. I suppose combat is inevitable.
Let's do this!
Mike canceled stream today. Why did Mike cancel stream? I was fully expecting Mike to stream today.
Hang in there. What will he do next?
Because he hates us? I have a feeling that's not the reason.
That was sick!
If he hated us, he would keep streaming. Just to spite us. His boss is Liam. I can't go to the going away party, so they're getting dinner tonight. Well, that's a good reason.
Our party is equipped to win.
This guy's basically getting controlled by an evil crow that makes him want to pick up all shinies, even if they're in dangerous locations. Hey, you guess.
These punks is done for.
It is sad though he's not streaming.
Yes, got it! Nice one, Ren dude!
I know whenever my morning streamer isn't streaming, I'm a bit sad because I'm like, now what do I do during my morning?
Emerge triumphant.
Look at that! A gold star!
I got a what? I got only a bronze for that? That's BS. Oh no, it does the thing where you do all of them. Okay. It always messes me up that it doesn't just show you gold and it give you the +6. So I always think that I get bronze first, and I'm like, what? I thought I played that well. Wow, where the hell am I? Why do I feel like I need to pick up anything shiny?
Huh?
Wow, what am I doing here? Hang on, isn't I outside O East? Weird. Phew.
So,
Good going, Penny. Yeah, for real. It's looking dicey for a second there, but you pulled it off, boss. Sure, it really was just some dumb old noise, huh? Looks like it. I guess it was nesting near those trash cans. Must have had a real thing for cans, since they're shiny and everything. And it probably didn't care about the burnable garbage since most of it's, not shiny.
Indeed.
I imagine your hypothesis is more or less correct. Ravens seem to be quite fond of shiny objects. Case closed then? Guess so. At least we know why it turned into a story about people mixing up trash cans now. Yep, like Fred said. Case closed. So we good to go tell everyone Spirit Reaper about our adventure? I think so.
let's move.
Alright, we still have to figure out... Yeah, that's just telling the Reaper. We have to do Cat Street, which I don't know if we can get to Cat Street right now. I'll have to check the 2 ways. I have to figure out Scramble Crossing. There's probably a person I'm missing in Scramble Crossing. Then Spain Hill. So we'll work our way back to Scramble Crossing and do it, I guess. Didn't Mike stream yesterday, Mallory? When he, like, I don't think normally streams on Mondays. I still have so much time until the concert starts. Wonder where I can hang out without spending money. Mission Park, I guess? Oh, that's... I guess I've already done your important dialogue. So... I was just making sure I had that correct.
Gotta focus.
I didn't talk to you. There's one guy over here I talked to, yeah. So at least you did get a stream out of Mike. It wasn't like he
Let's move.
didn't stream at all. It was just not on his normal stream
Let's
day.
have a look. Gotta focus.
There doesn't seem to be another person for me to talk to.
Let's have a look.
It's not that I'm seeing.
Let me think this through.
Am I allowed over here yet? No, that's closed off that way. Maybe I'm allowed to get to it. Yeah, it's just fucking you up. Are you totally out of sorts now that Monday was a holiday and Mike isn't streaming today? Well, there's plants on the wall here. Oh, this must be the Shibuya crossing one. Several arches. It's in between two roads too, yo. Uh-huh. The building on the big screen must have been Modi.
Mm-hmm.
Nice work, team. Anyway, what were you supposed to do once we got here again? One must walk in a singular counterclockwise circle. Oh, right. Wait, won't that kill me? Well, we ain't gonna know if nobody gives it a shot. It's cool.
Huh?
I'll do it. I mean, if you really wanna. Thought we were all gonna do it, you know, as a group. Too late to stop it now. It's already halfway around. Does not seem to have had any apparent effect. Imagine if we had to actually wait the full 7 days.
Hold it.
Yep, it's messing you up on what day it is. I had to remember to stream today because, you know, it feels so much like a Monday. Hey, Twisterinos. Been watching you kids for a while now. So exactly what kind of business have you got with me? I guess trying to rack up points? Wait, what have points got to do with anything? I mean, if you're not interested, then I'll be on my way. Could you at least tell us what you're talking about? We're only here because we need to look into some urban legends, such as, we'll see if one walks around this area counterclockwise, one perishes within a week. Gotta get to the bottom of this stuff to get past one of your pals. So hurry up and tell us if you know something, yo. Enough of your attitude, punk. Time for you to face the noise. Dude, these people get so mad over everything.
Get in my way?
Like, I get Beat isn't the nicest person, but we're not doing anything that crazy.
You did it! Hell yeah, you did! Brace yourself! Hang in there! Looking good, brother! Thanks for the assist!
Hello, Chameleon.
Let's keep it going!
Ow.
Alright, we won!
Of course, you had to hit me once before killing me.
Not too shabby.
Damn it all. So you feel like talking now? How about you start by telling us what you were doing here?
What's it say?
Don't make me kick you while you're down. Okay, I was using the Jumbotron to advertise my location. And if they walk counterclockwise around the pillar, I knew they wanted to do business. Terms are simple. Shibu pay me 300k yen for one round with a noise. You mean providing players with...
Yeah.
You got it. Points. For all the sloths, you take a day off here and there. This is just my way of helping them keep up with that rat race. Get their heads in the game again, if you will. Still, the 100k seems kind of steep for one noise. Hey, market dictates the price, not me.
I see.
Something tells me these transactions are far from kosher. Take a chill pill, Specs. The rankings aren't gonna change because someone took out an extra noise or two. Service I provide is for players who don't want their team leaders to know they've been slacking. Well, which teams are we talking here? Canons? Or toys? All I'm gonna say is there are a few players who aren't exactly playing, but they'd know they'd be in hot water if their leaders found out. It's one way of putting it. That's where I come in. What's any of this got to do with the OG? What do you mean? Oh, those punks with the sixth sense? Yeah, a few people from the RG picked up on my subliminal messaging. But they were getting in the way, so I sent them packing. So that's how this whole legend came to be.
Seriously, yo?
You're a joke, yo. Here we may have to rework the truth when we report our findings this time. Probably a good idea if you don't want to earn the wrath of your rivals. Doubt they'd take kindly to being outed as cheese. Anyway, peace. Can think about what to tell the Reaper on our way. Most important thing is that we know the truth now. Head over to Center Street and give him our report. Alright, time to go up here. See if I can get to that one street I need to get to. Ooh, I can. Save me, Cat Street. There's supposed to be a legend around here, yo? Think so. Want me to work my magic? By all means. Try to focus on Machestri's urban legends.
Gotta focus.
Oh, jeez. Enemy.
Let's have a look. Let's get down to business.
I'm just trying to remind people of stuff. I'm not in the fighting mood. Oh. There we go.
Try to remember. Let's move. Yeah.
Come on in.
Can buy all this stuff now. Those are expensive, my
See you
boy.
around then.
Welcome.
I bought you out.
Thanks, pal.
I guess there's two Hogfang locations.
Welcome.
On at least one of everything to store it. Okay, now I can buy you out.
Keep it fresh. What to do? Gotta focus.
Hello, sir. Wasn't the telephone pole from Majesty's urban legend over here on Cat Street? Said you're supposed to be able to hear the voices of the dead if you get close enough.
Hey,
So the telephone pole is that one over by Jupes? Probably. I just need to get a little closer and see if we hear anything. Listening to the wails of the dead was not on my to-do list today. Just hurry up and check it out, yo. You volunteering to listen for us, Beat? For sure. My hero.
let's move.
Alright, Paul. What you got for me? This is the spot, right? You can't hear a damn thing. Kudos to you for just going to check it out, though. No fear. Anyway, maybe it takes a little while to get going. Maybe. Let's wait and see if anything changes. Then we sit here for 10 hours and nothing happens. That's weird. Could not agree more. What you mean? Didn't you see the lady who just walked by, Beat? She looks spooked. Seriously? So the legend was legit after all? Just give him a scan and find out why.
Let's have a look.
There was a person groaning just now, right? Sounded like they were hurt. Pretty sure it came from somewhere in front of me. But where? Why? That lady got so scared she practically scared me half to death. Total scareception. Like something just spooked that lady over there real good. Maybe I'll go check it out myself. I don't want the enemy.
Focus.
Gotta say, I love this area. You never know you're still in Shibuya. So much quieter over here than it is by the station. Place is way too quiet for a street that connects Shibuya and Harajuku. All the silence makes me want to go clubbing and make some noise. Other people? Ew. Pretty sure some weirdo behind me was just moaning to himself. Why am I such a creep magnet? I can't talk to the guy who's moaning? This one I just heard someone groaning to my left. There's no one there. Sure seems they heard something. Doubtless the souls of the damned. But how come only some people can hear it? No idea. That part's still a mystery. Think some people just have a sixth sense for that stuff? Let us ascertain what all those who can hear the voices have in common. Don't tell me you can't hear my voice now. Some of them ain't even standing here though. Wait a second. People who did hear the voices are standing in a straight line. Huh, I guess so. What's it mean? Perhaps we'll find out if we follow the people's path. My answer could lie along the line they created. Alright, let's head down the street. May we find the truth we desire. So, doesn't look like there's anyone past here who heard the voices. Alright, let's have a look around here then. Whoa! Oh my! Damn, you guys scared me. What's up? What do you mean? Didn't you hear that? Nope. How about you, Beat? I ain't hear nothing, yo. Well, I certainly did. To the most disturbing groan. No kidding. You think I'll hear it too if I stand over there? God, the hell was that? So you can only hear it if you're standing right here? The mystery deepens. Hey, I think I found it. It appears to be a speaker. So what? It's just some dumb prank? The fun noise. Oh dear, I can hear it again. Wait, it just stopped. The boss? Because one must stand between the speaker and the telephone pole to hear the sound. No way, you're right. This is getting wacko by the minute,
Let's
yo.
look it up.
Let's see. Speaker direction. Oh, this must be it. Apparently it's called a directional speaker. What's it do? Lets you project sound in a specific direction. Wow, imagine that. The directional speaker permits sound in a direction. I never would have guessed. If you don't stand in the right spot, you won't be able to hear anything.
See.
Certainly matches what we've experienced today. Yet why is it here to begin with? A bogus prank, yo. Look, there's camera right there. Think someone's streaming footage of people freaking out? Oh, what a creep. But distinctly, some reprobate's idea of a joke transformed into an urban legend. Guess they wanted to get famous by starting something supernatural. All that matters is we know what's up now. Let's go tell that Reaper. Great minds. Okay, I want to see. Am I allowed to go over here? I think there's shops here that I need to do.
Please come in.
I see the man with all the expensive things.
At your leisure. Thanks.
So
Good
much
day to you.
expensive stuff, man. I'm just a poor little boy.
Welcome.
We can trade, why not?
Thank you very much. Come on in. Thank you so much.
Hey there. Come back soon.
I'm not hungry. See if I have anything to sell. I had a bit to sell,
very
not
much.
too much.
Let's move.
What's on this street? Can't remember. I think there's one shop here. That's two. That's even worse.
Hey there. Can I help you?
I don't really want
Catch you
any of your
later, alligator.
pins.
Hey there. Catch you later, alligator.
Catch you later, man.
Let's move.
Need something?
The L1, that's a square.
You buying or what?
I can trade for this. Buy that. Buy this. Now I'm broke.
Let me think this through.
Auto style for well-rounded.
This fit me okay?
Pretty slick, huh?
Fully equipped.
I look pretty sick.
Alright. Bought everything I can. Think I still have to do one mission?
Let's have a look.
What to do? Let me think this through.
See, tell him about that one, tell him about that one, tell him about that one. I have to do Spain Hill. Yeah, and Spain Hill's the only one I've left. All the other ones are staying. I just have to tell him. Am I allowed to leave? I have to go down that skinny little path.
Let's move.
Do you have anything for me to buy?
Hello.
Nope.
Come again. Come again.
Did not mean to go in there again.
What to do?
Okay, that is my way to Spain
Let's
Hill.
move.
And now we need to find a person in Spain Hill to give us information.
Focus.
Apparently that's harder to do.
Let's have a look. Gotta focus. Let's have a look.
I used her mind. So there should be somebody somewhere who has information.
Gotta focus. Let's have a look. Gotta focus.
Oh, yeah. Majastri said anyone who sets foot the 18th step of the Spain Hill stairs goes straight to hell. Let's just go up without counting. Like we gotta check out the Spain Hill stairs, yo. Oh, is it missing? That seems like a safety hazard. Set foot on the 18th step and go straight to hell. Alright. You know, eternal damnation was so close at hand. Close enough to see us for ourselves. Let's go.
Let's move.
Because there's no safety thing on it. Okay, start counting. Hey, Rindude. Sound like a reason for us to do this together? Well, how do you want to do this then? The only way to avoid infighting is to send us one. Now stop being so
Sure thing.
childish. Alright, let's do this. Sorry, here it goes. Is he bad at counting? Is that what we're learning? 15, 16, 17, 18. What? You alright? Yeah, just tripped us all. Steph's slip guard is conspicuously absent. And explain why Beat tripped. Wait, is that it? Yeah.
Oh,
You okay? Ow. Fell over so sudden, you scared me half to death. Look, the slip guard's gone. How have they not been sued already? Right, this is super dangerous. Whoa. That was weird. My back felt all tingly for a sec. Ah. Wait, where are you going? Wait. That lady fall over at the 18th step? Think so. Then she ran away so fast she could be an Olympic sprinter. Weird. I didn't feel nothing. Me neither. Well, I guess this legend was fake. Hey, what happened back there?
Lord Rindo.
Lorindo, I suggest you try scanning that woman. She seems incapable of explaining much herself at the present. Good idea, Nagi.
Let's have a look.
She's spooked. Oh, that's so scary. I've never been so terrified just slipping on those steps. Felt a shiver go down my spine. Apparently she felt a shiver on down her spine. Doesn't sound like she knows what caused it, though. Must be something we're all missing. I don't know, yo. Looks like a regular set of stairs to me. Come to think of it, Pete, didn't you actually fall over? Oh, you didn't actually fall over. Me, you don't feel anything unless you hit the ground. So, any takers? Someone's gotta do it. How are we finna decide this? Rock, paper, scissors seems appropriate. Fine by me. Let's go. Okay, rock, paper, scissors. Shoot. Jesus. Sorry, boss. How did they not get a giant tie? Do not weep for me. I shall accept my fate with humility. Time to sup. Ah! Whoa, you went head first. You okay, Penny? Yeah, you could have tried a softer approach, boss. How do you feel, Nagi? I... Whoa! No! No! No!
Huh?
What? You see something? Get away from there, Penny. Hustle! I feel so cold all of a sudden. I try scanning the area. The hell? Scorpion. No, it's a noise. Let's show what happens when you mess with the wicked twisters. It's your highness spot. Goodbye, punk.
Get in my way and get
Let us tread
shredded, yo.
carefully.
I did it! Hell yeah, you did! Are you ready for this?
No foes can fell me.
Or me! Don't forget about me! Another one bites the dust!
Okay, that has to be star. Yeah, star
Expected
rating.
nothing less.
Guess noise just hang out anywhere these days. Now before I felt so chilled to the bone. 'Tis abundantly clear to me how this became an urban legend. Think it stung you or something? Man, that must have really hurt. Not only did you fall over, you got a surprise sting to boot. Like, I can't imagine things going any worse for you. But I don't need to be reminded of my suffering. Anyways, call the info we need now. Let's report back to the Reaper. Alright, time to talk to the Reaper.
Quit?
Huh?
What?
Something up front? Yeah, I've never seen anything like this before. Like what, yo? This noise. At least, I think it's a noise. Somebody else scan it. I mean, I can. Let me have a look. Oh, that's a big noise. Well, what the hell?
I must needs weather this storm.
Let's do it to it, yo.
Oh, they're like invisible. Oh, I am not doing damage to them. And they hit me hard. I don't know if this is a I'm supposed to die moment. Okay. It's a survive moment. But it's most fortunate those beasts chose to beat a hasty retreat. Need to make them flinch.
Yo.
Never seen anything like them, yo. Frankly, I'm unsure those creatures were noise at all. Good point. All according to plan. Yeah. Hold the key but end of slowly restoring our team's HP. The engage will not refill automatically. It's dumb.
Gotta focus.
You want to check out my pins though. Now let's start by input here. Oh, that's a new Uber fan. Sucks. Yeah, I think this one could be good. All these triangle ones are gonna suck, I feel. Get to the one I have. One I have is like insane. Let's check out the R1s now. $200 less. You also have like room to grow, right? 300 less. Let's go. Let's go this one. You an L2 enjoyer? If we have any good L2s. Some locked ones. Do ice? I think ice might be good. Let's do the ice one.
Let's have a look.
Test them out real fast.
An enemy approaches.
Time for a beatdown. Who's up first? Nailed it! That was sick! Brace yourself! Yes, got it! We're on a roll! See ya! How's that? Nice work. Oh yeah!
Face erasure.
Okay. And I took lots of damage there, but pretty well.
Victory is all but assured.
Leave it to me, yo! Nice!
Splendidly done.
Great job!
Ow! Sally forward!
Nice one, now, girl! Wow.
Just wait for it to blow up. Okay, this build doesn't seem bad.
You feel?
Alright, let's talk to this guy and then call it a day.
Huh.
So you kids got any tasty morsels of info
Yes.
for me? Sure. Do you want to hear a story about Shibuya Hikari? Why do I ever? So there's a story about these cursed arrows. Real spooky. They say anyone who goes where they point
Yeah.
disappears. Sure. I know that one. So, what was actually happening? Some Reaper led anyone who followed the arrows onto a random bus. Apparently he got a kick out of watching people panic. Beats me. Huh. Not all Reapers are as calm and collected as yours truly. But like, shouldn't you tell them to cut that out? Not like they would listen to any of us. Guess you make a good point. Hang on, it's not important right now. It's time for me to pass judgment on your truth.
Great.
Gulp. I believe you. Your findings more or less match up with what I know. Phew. Which means you've just earned yourself 35 points.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
any morsels? Oh, east.
Aw.
The legend concerns a trash can, most terrifying. Word has it that anyone who throws non-recyclables into said can meets with an unfortunate fate. A red raven stalks the perpetrator until they get in an accident. Right, one of my favorites. So, what's the scoop? That red raven was actually a noise, and it possessed anyone that saw those shiny cans or bottles in the trash. Sounds like it wanted to get them to gather up even more shiny stuff. The possessed people got sent to search for shiny objects on the street, which, unsurprisingly, is when they got immediately acquainted with moving traffic. Alright, it's time for me to pass judgment on your truth.
Great.
I believe you. Findings match up with what I know. And I get another 32 points.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, cat
Yeah.
straight. Legend involves ghostly voices that whisper to one from the abyss. They say that if you step on the shadow cast by a certain telephone pole, you can hear the voices of the dead. Ah, love it. What was the deal with this legend? It's actually just a prank someone was playing using a directional speaker. Oh, really now? It's time for me to pass judgment.
Yeah.
I believe you, however. What do you mean, however? She'll bum it to find out it's just some dumb prank. Some weird Gen 11 legends are best left shrouded in mystery, I guess.
Really?
Hey, no one who told us to get to the bottom of these. I'm done by my own hubris. Anyway, find yourself 25 points.
Huh.
Kids got any tasty morsels? Let's
Yes.
go. Scramble Crossing. Man, that's what I'm super curious about. What'd you find out? That there's some shady deals going on, yo. There's a building that flashes on the big screen in the crossing. Anybody who goes there, walks around counterclockwise, dies in 7 days. Doesn't surprise me that one's been making the rounds. So what's actually happening? Some sketchy reporters running a shady side hustle with players. Care to tell me more?
Really?
Well, about that. Not gonna trick us and say we're wrong once we spill the beans. Nah, man, I'm not like that. Just want to know the truth. Especially if it concerns one of my colleagues. How can we be certain you, too, aren't merely using us? Having us players do your own internal investigations would be awfully convenient. Come on, you really think I'd stoop that low? Promise I'm not playing you. Now hurry up and share. Fine. Deal's worth for 2 or 4 points. No, that son of a... I mean, nice work. That's super interesting. Now it's time to pass judgment on your
Yeah.
truth. I believe you. I actually found out way more than I did. In that case, you gotta sweeten the deal. How about you give us a few extra points? Oh, don't worry, kid, I will. I can give you a whopping 40 points for that one. Woohoo! Alright.
Yeah.
Congrats, you finally managed to rack up 100 points. Don't stand in your way anymore, noble seekers of the truth. Phew. Starting to think we'd never get enough points. Hey, have any other teams already completed your mission today? Good question. Honestly, my memory's a little hazy right now. Why don't you go and see for yourself? It's no fun if I spoil the truth for you now, is it? Real talk. I'm fine with the spoilers. Whatever. Let's just go. Oh, and if you get to the bottom of any other urban legends, feel free to let me know. Will do, pal. Will do.
Oh.
Okay, I think this is the last morsel. I hear about Spain Hill? Sure do. Come on, spill the beans. So there's a stairway. Stairway to hell. They say the second your foot touches the 18th step, you're spirited away. Hard to believe,
Yeah.
I know. I've heard that one plenty of times, so tell me, let's deal with this legend. There's some scorpion-looking noise hiding out inside the stairs. Anyone who walked over it tripped and suddenly got the chills. That's weird. Was stung him or something. Regardless, the foul fiend's touch induces a considerable panic. And that's putting it lightly. No wonder it's got people talking. Alrighty, good job. It's time for me to pass judgment on your truth.
Great.
I believe you. You know, you kids might have a future in this kind of work. Anyway, win yourself 30 points. Is that all of them?
What to do?
Oh, I still have 2 more to tell him. 104 and Center Street.
Huh.
Yes.
I hear about 104? Oh, I was hoping you'd look into that one. Lay it on me. It's all about a white line that gives off some real bad vibes, you know? Just one line on the crossing outside of 104. Apparently, if you step on that sucker, you're all out of
Yeah.
luck. So they say. Well, what did you find out? Some player was messing with people by imprinting words in their heads. No kidding. Who was it then? Come on, you can trust me.
Huh?
Not so sure about that. Here I thought we were best buds. So sorry? Do hope that won't adversely impact the points we receive. Nah, no worries there. I just want to know everything I can. Well, I told you the important stuff. Man, you really aren't gonna give it up, are you? Alright, fine. Time to pass judgment on your truth.
Great.
I believe you. Everything you said matches up with what I know. Glad it was enough. Can't have lived with myself if my Toys team lost points because of me. Just earned yourself 28 points. Not bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, center straight. Ooh, a local legend. Okay, kid. Lay it on me.
Mm-hmm.
This one's about some ghastly changing rooms. Apparently, if you use changing rooms at the clothing stores on Center Street, vanish the second you leave the store. Never to be seen again. Cool? Yeah, I've heard that one. Alright. So what was really going on? You see, the thing about that is, tell him that Bear Beauty was behind it. Might get him in trouble. There's still a chance we might team up. Maybe we should massage the truth a little. So the person who's disappeared was actually from the UG. They went to a store that serves players and tried on some stuff. Then they left without paying. That won't do. One of the store clerks chased them as far as the exit, too. That's when they saw the thief vanish before their very eyes. Right. Okay, that makes sense. Did you find out who the perp was then? Sadly, no. Huh. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Either way, it's time for me to pass judgment on your truth.
Great.
I believe you. Matches up nicely with what I heard. What you heard? You mean you already knew the truth this whole time? Not in so many words. Plus there's always more to learn, even when you spend every day looking into this stuff. So I figured it wouldn't hurt to ask you kids to help out. You're bound to find something I overlooked. Documenting urban legends is my desk work. Come on. Still count on you, right? I guess so. Maybe we'll see you again soon enough. Oh wait, there's one more thing I need to tell you. Just earned yourself 30 points. Plus I'll happily lend an ear if you've got more stories to share. So leave no stone unturned in your search for the truest of truths. No way! You kids have got to the bottom of every dang legend Shibuya has. Huh? Now that you mention it, I guess we have. You're the most legendary legend hunters I've ever met. Must hold back my tears. Alright, I pulled myself together enough to give you a token of my thanks.
Look.
Here, have this. You've earned it, you beautiful players. Alright, thanks. Alright. Well, that is where I'll stop for the day. We knocked out a ton of different quests. We did not make it very far story-wise, I think, but probably we'll finish day 4 of week 2 tomorrow. Maybe even day 5 if it's quick, but we'll see. So yeah, tomorrow more Neo. Saturday will be more Kaizo Ironman. So yeah, hope all of you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks all for stopping by. Have a good one. Bye.